Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt, and we are back with the USA Mega Expansion, my favorite, so I play it a lot around here. All right, I think it's pretty clearly these three, and this is a pretty clear route for us. I guess maybe not a pretty clear route. I don't know, we got options here. But, I mean, there's no way you're going to get me out of taking San Francisco to Washington. And, you know. Okay, so the things that we definitely need here. We definitely need San Francisco to Los Angeles. That's a gimme. And I even might grab Nashville to Atlanta, but Love Shard over here. Shout out to you. I've seen you lurking in some other games as a spectator, so thanks for watching. I don't know if you're meaning. I guess it's really pompous of me to think that you're just here to watch me. I apologize for that. I'm better than that. Maybe you just like watching Ticket to Ride, and you just so happen to be on things that I'm watching. Anyway, little embarrassed by how like pompous that sounded. Woo. Okay. So I think that I would like to go through the middle. Salt Lake, Denver, Kansas City, St. Louis, and then even like we could go like a Pittsburgh to Washington, into Pittsburgh and then into Washington, and then maybe work our way down to Miami through Raleigh, Charleston. If Nashville was open, I would have said let's go, like, let's meet up in St. Louis and then go through Atlanta down to Miami up to Washington. But now I kind of like that other plan. I feel like I'm going this route a lot lately, but I don't know. I could go south, but I don't know. Then I got to work my way up to St. Louis anyway. This feels good. It gives us good access to a lot of stuff. We kind of just need every color, so I'm not really concerned about grabbing a specific color right now. I will grab here San Francisco to Los Angeles. I am going to do that with my 3 pink. I know that I need pink to go Charleston to Miami, but I think this is perfectly fine right now. Especially because I like to use the yellow to go Salt Lake to Denver, and I think my Charleston to Miami is probably my least scary route right now, weirdly enough. All right, this is excellent. Excellent. Love the wild off the top. I suppose, well, I don't know. I suppose I probably want to go white here. I want to go green. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I do grab, one thing I am going to do, because I really don't need blue here. I mean, I guess I could use it for, I guess I probably want to use it for Kansas City to San Francisco, but whatever. It's one. Yeah, see, that was my hope, is that was going to kind of trigger everyone's panic around here. So we could see some competition in our route with green, blue, maybe, and then red looks like they're going to be more in the northeast, which we're not really going to be a part of for much longer here. So I'm very happy to grab green here. And I'm even tempted to use both of my wilds to go into St. Louis, just right now. We'll see what the board looks like, because all this white is really tempting, because it's really nice to, really would love to use the white to go San Francisco to Salt Lake City. Ooh, and I really would like that yellow too. Yeah, I probably don't get that aggressive with it, but I might pretty soon here. Also do have to be careful with this East Coast. Okay, I don't think that changes things. I think I still grab this white, especially if I can get this route of 5 done in a couple turns. That's pretty nice. All right, yes, that's fine. totally fine with green doing that. Huh. Okay. I like this. And I like this. Pink and then like black and orange are the thing that we're really, really lacking here. But that's not a huge deal. Huh. Interesting. I think I care more about Pittsburgh to St. Louis than I do anything else. And with all this attention on the East Coast, debating that I might need to get Charleston to Miami sooner rather than later. And if these two pinks stay, I'm liking that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so red does that. Goes Sault Ste. Marie to Montreal. Love how we're all kind of in this nice little triangle in the Pennsylvania, New York. I mean, I know this map is not correct, like, necessarily, but the, like, going through West Virginia and things like that. All right, I'm happy to do this. Yeah, this is okay. This is going very nice. This is perfectly fine. Do need some pairs, but we got plenty of time. That green here would be nice. I can grab the blue, like that's fine. Well, yeah, I don't mind grabbing a pair of blue here. I think I just might end up using a wild to get into St. Louis. I think I might just do that. Because I'm just concerned about blue and green, how they're going to hook things up. And I think, okay, so blue looks like they're maybe heading south. But I still support this decision here that I think that's correct. Okay, the other thing that I think is correct is maybe, yeah, yes. Yes. The other thing that's going to be correct here is, okay, how do I play this to make sure that I don't miss out on something? Because I definitely want to get Raleigh. Okay, I definitely get Raleigh to Charleston because I don't want something weird to happen. Well, or do I just grab? Do I grab Washington to Raleigh on the grounds of I kind of just want to get in my opponent's way? Yes. This is the more critical route, but I kind of just I just want to get in people's way. Like I'm happy to get in Blue's way. I don't understand Blue. You should have seen that coming. Don't know what Green's doing here. But yeah, so now I grab Raleigh to Charleston, and that feels excellent. See, I don't know what Blue's plan is now. That's so. I'm just gonna use the blue. I know I need it for St. Louis to Kansas City, but again, don't really care about that right now. Do not care. In fact, I can just grab 2 pink. So really the big thing now we're lacking is black or orange. Wow, it's really a miracle we made it out here without... It's a miracle we made it out of Miami with how jammed... Because every person is basically trying to do some combination in like this small area of the map. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I know there's a black and an orange, but I am not feeling the heat right now going into Denver. And honestly, it looks like there's going to be some rerouting that's got to be done. Though I do think that, yeah, say blue is in a fine position to hook things up. Just took a little bit of extra effort. Green is going to have some fun, and even red kind of, well, red, no, I don't know. Maybe this isn't as awkward as I'm making it out to be. Maybe it just feels more awkward because everyone's just around this area. I mean, at the very least, we caused blue to have to use an extra turn. Green now can't get down this way. I think that's perfectly fine. So I don't want to spend. I really would kind of like to get. I'd like to see some things that I really need, and so maybe I kind of hold and wait for. Yeah, I want the board to reset here. Oh, that's a delightful board for me. Yes. So now I'm just looking for white. I'm going to go ahead and grab, unless there's a white on board, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. Feel really good about it. Try to hit something good. Really the only thing we got to watch is we can't get into a lot of cities on the East Coast. No New York, no Boston, no Montreal. There's just no access. There's no access point for us. All right, let's go do this. I'm going to leave, unless there's a white on board, I'm going to leave this undone. I'm going to draw some tickets. All right, so what do we got here? So red is your kind of East Coast game, though probably has some of the bigger tickets. Blue looks like you're kind of Phoenix to Boston, Houston to Washington, probably some smaller route in there. Green has your Los Angeles to New York and some other stuff, but green probably is the biggest loser in this whole log jam. All right, yeah, I'm happy to draw some destinations here because there's no white. Gosh, this sucks. I mean, that's really bad. I mean, Winnipeg to Omaha is the best there, but man, that was a stinky ticket draw. Yeesh. I don't like that you're grabbing all this white. The nice thing is I do already have 2 black, and that's really lucky because now I can very easily go Winnipeg to Duluth. But this is a lot of effort for 6 points on 1 ticket. Okay. Red must have drawn Toronto to Charleston. Otherwise, there's really no other reason why you would draw. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw off the top. Kind of was hoping to hit a white or a wild there. But so be it. So, yeah, let's start kind of working our way up this way. Yeah. Man, that was a really ticket draw. We got plenty of time. We can draw some more. Though I am a little bit annoyed that I'm not seeing any white right now, to the point where if this wild stays, I'm probably taking it just so I can complete the route. Really would rather not use 2 wilds, but so be it. I don't know. I suppose I could probably go Winnipeg to Duluth first. I don't really mind telegraphing that I'm coming down this middle. Whereas everyone else gets to keep 2 tickets. My goodness. Yeah, we're just going to go like this. Just so nothing dumb happens and we miss out on it. What's Blue's plan to hook this up? Maybe coming through Chicago? I'm going to grab this wild and there's going to be like a white on top. Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay, and the other one would have been a blue. Okay, we're fine. All right, I feel much better now. Oh, interesting. Another very interesting one. Was that a block from Red? I mean, Red clearly had Toronto to Charleston, but I mean, if that was Blue's plan to go up and over, that is a risky plan there. All right, we got to take some more stabs at this here. All right, Los Angeles to Oklahoma City is fine. We're probably too late to get up into the northwest, so that's fine. I just need a pair. Because right now the northwest would require 5 pink, and first of all, I don't have the trains, and second of all, I don't have the time. But Los Angeles to Oklahoma City, a 9-pointer is nothing to be upset about. And I'm going to grab both of those pairs right now. Looks like I'm just going to have to kind of manage Blue here. All right, I don't know if Red just drew the Portland to Vancouver, which if they did, great. Kudos to you. Probably grabbing Kansas City. Yeah, we're grabbing Kansas City to Oklahoma City first. And then we'll grab Omaha to Duluth next. Yeah, it looks like Red just drew that, which is fine. I mean, especially in this game, it looks like that may win them most tickets. But, I don't know, I'm not really all that scared of that route. I love to poo-poo that route. It's one of my favorite things to do. Because I do it a lot on this channel. All right, let's draw. I mean, once again, all that sucks. I'm getting all of the things just perfectly where I'm not and can't get to. Now, losing 5 points is not terrible, and I would like to have a pair on board because probably what I'll do is I'll just grab a pair and end the game. Like, I'll just grab, like, Los Angeles to Las Vegas or something like that. Because right now, like, Green is clearly looking for some stuff or has just punted. I think Green is looking for a bunch of yellow. That's what's happening. So I would like them not to find that. And then Red, I don't know, I'm just not scared of Red. Blue could be scary, depending on what they have. But even Blue isn't, I mean, just considering what I know of what are the monster tickets. Okay. Yeah, so we do this. Go Los Angeles to Las Vegas. End the game. We might have a pretty good shot at longest train, too. Yeah, see, I want grabbing wilds and needing 2 routes. So, like, I'm doing this. Yeah, great. But then I am going to draw here. Where am I? Like, what? There's not really much I can hit outside of, like, Vegas to Miami. I still feel like I need to... Hey, look at that. Denver to St. Louis. Denver to Pittsburgh. There we go. Look at that. That's what we needed. That's delightful. All right, so we got red. Very. So yeah, they had red had probably the best routes for the East Coast, like those that like Montreal, like where you get 13 points and things like that. That's the best. Yeah, green probably was looking for too much yellow there at the end, and I think again green was the one that missed out the most. Okay, so blue misses on one as well, so we will get the 15-point bonus along with red, but I think we clearly are going to have red beat points-wise. So, yeah, we basically caused everyone besides red to miss a ticket, but red was not the person we were afraid of. And it doesn't matter who has longest train. GG, and let me be very clear. I don't mean that red is a bad player. I think red just you play the East Coast game because that's what the game gives you. Just the thing that easily beats that is what I have, which is monster tickets, big routes, things like that, and getting a 15-point bonus. So, but really, like, in terms of what this East Coast game is, as I said, like, this is what you want to see. Sault Ste. Marie to Miami, Montreal to Dallas, even a Montreal to Atlanta, like, getting the 9-point ones are really good. What you want to avoid is just, like, a bunch of the 4 to 5-point ones. So, and then we really... Blue just didn't have the juice. Phoenix, outside of Phoenix to Boston, just didn't have good tickets, even if they had Chicago to Santa Fe completed. And then green would have been a problem, but just kind of stretched themselves a little too thin. And that was where I think they got to a point where it was like, shoot, yellow is what we need, and they couldn't find yellow. Anyway, let's do a quick look at the stats. So, points with claimed routes, again, we were first, and points with completed destinations. With destinations, we were first. That feels nice. You can see here with green collected 10 more train cars than we did. That's a lot. And we were the highest of average claimed route length outside of green. So yeah, green was probably a big problem if they completed all the tickets, but losing 28 points is not the way to go. And we drew the most, so that was nice. All right. Well, hey, if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. Like and comment, and we'll see you next time.